What is going on, world? What's up, YouTube? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new StarCraft 2 video. This one is between two players on the WCS Pro circuit. Spawning here in the bottom right-hand corner of Kairos Junction LE, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He's well known in the StarCraft 2 Pro scene, been around for a long time. His name is Harstem. And his opponent spawning in the cross position, playing with the red Terran pieces. He's a little bit newer to the StarCraft 2 Pro scene, but he's starting to make a name for himself. His name is Time. So, guys and girls, I am very excited about this game and this series in particular that was played at the WCS Spring event and was one of the games within the round of 16 of that tournament. And it looks like Harstem has decided to go across the map here near what would be that third command center and put up a proxy gateway. And it looks like Time, of course, has really no idea about this at this point. But he's kind of going into a very standard build. It looks like he's going ahead getting that barracks into that refinery, and probably following this up with a factory after the barracks. So he's going to get a, it looks like the play, at least at this point, is going to go ahead and get that Reaper out. Now, very interestingly enough, we are going to see the natural nexus on the opposite side of the map. So we're going to see that natural nexus going down, and then, of course, nothing at the top of the ramp. So this should be interesting. Now, it does look like the natural command center's going down. Looks like Harstem's trying to be a little bit of a nuisance here, but it looks like a Zealot is going to be coming out now out of this proxy gateway, and it does look like that Reaper does not look like he's going to see exactly what's going on quite yet, but it does look like that Zealot is going to start making his way, trying to get the cancel, or should try to take out this SCV. It looks like the SCV is going to try to run out of there. Looks like just like that, though, Harstem is already creating some problems early on here. Looks like a lot of SCVs are going to be pulled off of the line. Looks like that Reaper is going to start heading back home, but we have two. It does look like the cancel comes in, but we do see two Zealots coming in. A Stalker is going to be followed in as of right now. Now, it looks like it was only a matter of time until Time finds out what's going on, but it does look like these Zealots are going to start trying to take out that supply depot. Does not look like that much damage is going to be dealt as of yet. Looks like Harstem is really going to try to do as much damage as he possibly can here. Does look like he is able to snipe one of those SCVs, and now here we go. Looks like that bunker does go down, and it looks like the mass recall is going to be called for Harstem to head back home, because back home we are going to see some problems coming in here. I shouldn't say massive problems, but that Reaper is just having free range, at least at this point, of what is going on. Trying to be a nuisance on the other side is Time. And it does look like, even though a little bit of some aggression in the early stages of the game here out of Harstem, it does look like it is going to be well defended by Time. And now Time should be able to, he's getting that natural command center, reconstructed. So it's going to lose a little bit of some mining time. But at the same time, it should be, I think he'll be just fine in the grand scheme of things. Now, it depends, though. Harstem has taken a lead, though, as far as the economy is concerned. His economy is certainly booming over time. And it does look like we are going to see the follow-up here for Harstem. He's going to go ahead. He's getting that Warp Gate being researched in less than 10 seconds. We're going to see that Twilight Council coming in. And, we're going to start seeing an observer coming in as well to start kind of doing a little bit of some scouting information. Now, on the opposite side of the map, it looks like the Siege Tank production is starting to ramp up here for Time. He wants to go ahead and start creating some more units as far as getting a proper unit composition in order to kind of counter any types of aggression that's going to come, because Harstem is in the lead at this point in the game. We are going to see Harstem is going to go ahead. He's going to start getting some of these necessary upgrades that he's gonna need to do as much damage as possible. Now, we do have to keep in mind that there is a medevac that is flying around. Time is trying to keep tabs on what is going on across the map, but Blink is being researched out of that Twilight Council. We are going to see a Raven coming out of the starport now for Time. And both players now starting to give each other a little bit of some respect. Now, we are going to see the Observer is going to come through and is going to see exactly what is going on the opposite side of the map. Now, that Observer is taken out relatively quickly, but does do a little bit of some scouting information, sees what the unit composition is. And now it looks like Time continuing to ramp up that production. Harstem's getting the Forge down, probably going to go for those +1 ground-based unit upgrades. And we are seeing a handful of these Stalkers moving across the map, with Blink finishing up here very, very soon. Just finishing up, and now the Stalkers are at the opposite side of the map, and it looks like they are going to try to maybe just see if they can get any types of damage in. They're going to kind of come together as a group, as a unit, it looks like. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to Blink on top of this siege tank, but there are siege tanks in pretty good positions at this point. Now, it does look like, here we go, Harstem's going to try to do a little bit of some damage. Doesn't do much yet, and has to go ahead and Blink out of there, at least for the time being. But just kind of that jawing back and forth between these two players is what we might start seeing as they try to jostle for positioning, as charge is being researched now for Harstem. We're seeing this +1/+1 upgrades coming in as well, or are going to be started out of that Forge. Now, here we go. It does look like more that siege tanks are in position currently. Looks like we are going to see Harstem is going to try to get as much scouting information as possible. And it does look like we're going to see Stimpak as well as Combat Shield being researched out of Time. So Time's going to start getting those, those upgrades as well. And very surprisingly, he has not seen this, I don't believe. Okay, he has seen it. So Time has seen the warp gate here, and it does look like he is going to shoo off his opponent. As we are starting to see a beautiful scan there, we're going to see the Templar archives as well as another gateway. So right now, Time is going to be able to see exactly what's going on. I think he's probably going to want to start moving out at some point or another to try to do a little bit of some damage here, as we are going to see these Stalkers are kind of in a bad position, it looks like. They are going to start trying to, they're going to go ahead and Blink backwards, as the infantry weapons level 1 is going to be finishing up, as well as Combat Shield. Ground armor is going to be finishing up for Harstem here in less than 5 seconds. And there's a lot of red coming. There's a lot of SCVs that are going to be here as well. Is there going to be enough here for Time to actually be able to hold on against this army? Because there are a lot of units moving in, including siege tanks as well as Marines, Marauders. It is going to be an absolute bloodbath if Harstem does not get the proper connection. It looks like those horse wheels do go down, but I don't know if it's going to be quite enough. These siege tanks are in a beautiful position. Looks like Harstem's trying to get around this army, but it does look like so many units are starting to go down. Oh my god, Harstem! His absolute supply is plummeting, as the SCVs are even going after the probes now. Oh my god, the amount of damage being dealt. GG is called, and Time creates a timing attack push on Harstem and is able to overwhelm his opponent, taking a 1-0 lead in this series. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between Time and Harstem, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, and I'll see you guys all in game number 2.